Switch some costumes. Oh, our first fight. These guys look dangerous.
Soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight. Oh, I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menensphere. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No.
These guys have an assload of
They've been
health.
brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Dragon Swarm! Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open. Be my guest.
This one's mine.
Cannon shit. I don't. Where's my health?
Now. We'll soon see about that. Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Firmament
The flame inside me, and you're 15 left free.
Smash you! My shield!
Try this. Strike!
The wall!
Mission! Here I come! We're not ready! In an instant! Impact block!
Nice.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Harros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよそれは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いたあの時見えなかった
Nice. Okay, so this is a dead end, so I'm gonna go here first. Oh, that's a big boy. The biggest of boys. What the hell even Is that part of your head? Oh, I get it's 2 different arms of different sizes. Okay. It looks so. I don't remember fighting anything like that before. Hello, Dogists. You guys are very radioactive looking.
Dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
Dragon Swarm! These ones can run rings around us.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up. Rising I'm ready!
Sion, astral energy!
You're back. Shoot that cannon.
Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! All yours, Kisara! Now! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Raging Lunar! I'm ready! Move!
Magic is here!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Nice.
We can really make weapons with this?
Oh, now I got my Dark Main, you fucking hobo bitch bullshit. Whatever. Man, apple gels don't do much anymore. It's the big, scary praying mantis.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Wow, you did.
Easter!
Illuminate the skies, Lancer! Not in your dreams!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Tornado Alpha! Rising Wyvern!
Ow, this bitch hurt really fucking hard.
Now you see what I can do! Demon Lash! You're You're mine!
This one's mine!
Strike! I'm not done! Time to let it rip! Here I come!
More with that
Rising Wyvern! Coming through! Ha! Now!
Burn it.
Scarlet
Burn him up.
Inferno!
Round him to half.
You're mine! Strike! Take this! Blow mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Can you take it? No dawn shall break this night. Ignite! Seismic Rupture! Here I come! Strike!
More for the top! None shall escape
Try
my
this.
judgment!
Shine! Radiant Explosive Ring! Boost of regeneration! Regenerate!
Magic is there!
Thanks! Try harder!
You get
My
hear
turn!
my call!
Blue escape!
You get
Soaring Light Spear!
Ow, I was on his face.
Thanks, Kisara!
Regeneration! I'm not done! Regenerate! I owe you one! Rising Phoenix! Don't suffer in silence! Here I come!
If it's in the sky, it's on! What, Lancer? Dance in the wind! Feel
Here I
now!
come! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Fucking harsh, bro. Okay. I do not want to use CP quite yet. Peaches
We
are
won.
what I need. Delicious peach gel. Oh, good.
Little help!
No down!
Radiant here! Thunder field!
Strike!
In the wind!
Tell me, have you ever considered your
Winds of heaven! Bursting here!
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! No chance!
Strike!
Armor won't
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Where are you going? Do it, Bravo! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Down.
Leave the ensnaring to
Not
me.
done.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Resonate with the
Dragon Swarm. Ready and ready.
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Nice.
We can really make weapons with this?
Wow, I can like make both those weapons now. Run button, square. I need buttons up here and then to my left. Yeah, to the left. Chesticle. Shortcake. Okay. Why is everything here fucking radioactive?
Go no further!
You got spirit off.
Eat them.
Here I come! How long are we gonna keep this up for exactly?
I'm not done. Dragon
Do it!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Mega
Nine
Ray!
kiss. Blue escape. Soaring light spear. I'm ready. All yours, Chisara.
Opportunity to get into the flow of things.
Waterfall! Here, let the blue handle this!
No further.
I'll be saving this! Hear me!
Here I come. I'm ready. Blow them away.
Nice.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Leveling up, boys. That's fine.
Those soldiers
Okay.
don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Another fucking.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
No choice. Try harder. Not care. Captivity. Blue escape.
Normal creepy crawlies aren't successful enough.
Dragon Swarm. Sword Lane Alpha. Rising Wyvern. Soaring Light Spear. Here I come. And you strike. Eagle Ray. This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Raging Cascade!
Soaring Light Spear. Mirage. Does it hurt? Infernal Torrent. No zone shall break Elusive Deity. Dragon Swarm.
Will this help?
Sword Lane Alpha.
A whirling struggle.
Take captivity. This one's all mine.
Healing circle.
No
Thanks
escape.
so much.
In a bind.
Raging
Try harder.
sword.
My turn.
Pull my head.
Carve through one.
One more. Take
Sword Lane Alpha. Try harder. Take it. No escape.
Getting into the dodge is.
I'll be saving this one.
You're mine. Take it. Eat dirt. Elusive Deity. Here I come. Dragon Swarm.
You get the
Sword Lane Alpha. Rising Wyvern.
air thrust.
Here I come.
Mega ray.
Soaring Light Spear.
Demon blast.
I like to walk right to that.
Annihilation. Lightning.
Try harder. I'm not done. Negative gate. Dragon Swarm. On your Rising Wyvern. Here I come.
Here's a healing arm.
That's fucking
I'm not
it.
done.
I never miss.
Blue escape.
Divine streak.
Dragon Swarm.
Lunar corruption.
Sword Lane Alpha. Coming through. Ha!
Ultima.
Now. Scarlet Inferno.
I'll heal you all.
Here I come. I'm not done.
Do it.
Chill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself.
I like how it forces me to use the finisher to finish them off. can't just kill them. You have to use the finisher. Gotta make it
Everyone
cinematic
still in
for
one
you.
piece?
Nice. So close to leveling up. This way, right? Yeah. More radioactive animals.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Cyan instant!
Raging Luna Storm! Burn! Your reflexes will not serve you well here. Armor won't save you! You're finished! I'll blind you with a shot! Elusive deity! Sword Rain Alpha! Rising Wind!
Freeze Lancer!
Sword Rain Alpha! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
Kikara! Go for it!
What?
Prepare to crumble! Now!
Like a
You're
power
mine!
of water!
Dragon Swarm! I'll blind you with a Sword Rain Alpha!
Celestial Runner!
Soaring Light
I do
Spear!
it! Go for it!
Prepare to
Sarah one, huh?
Now! Here I come! Move escape! Take this!
Magna Ray!
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Now! Take this!
Sight!
No,
Time to
they're just dead when we spawned in.
Ignite! Bloody holiday! I'm ready!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
I will not get over the fact that
am
gun
I
is so
improving?
big.
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Get a room. Look at all of these goodies. For some good shit. Okay, so we go there, up, and then we do the down one first, and then we get. These are all forced fights too, like
Out of our way!
in the main direction.
Not us! I watch!
Fire in the hole! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wind!
I'm the true gunslinger around here!
Engaging! Here I am! Take this try harder! Not a chance! Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Miran! Try harder! Not a chance! Take this! Thrust!
In here!
Sword Rain Alpha! Thrust! You're finished!
Oh, that guy's
Take this! Fire support! Take this! Pistol! Can you take it?
Do it!
Sword Rain Alpha! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! Here I come!
Come up.
Not today! You're mine!
The boss is gonna come in because I
Now,
don't
Freeze Lancer! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! You're mine!
Clear my call!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Burning strike!
Rising
Laser
Wyvern!
spear! Piercing! This ends now!
Consider
And
yourself
finish.
finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Not arts, items. It's Joe. I think it's Joe. Nice. More to use.
Out of our way!
Here I come! I see one, eh? Now or never! Strike! No dawn shall break see what I can do! No further!
They really don't give up, do they? Glacial spear!
Ignite!
Turn them up.
Take this! Rising Wind!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Take
Dance
this!
in the wind!
I'm not
Radiant
done!
blood! Feel the power in flames! Vanish without a trace!
Rising Wyvern! Start up! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Cyan
This
instant
one's
now!
totally in an instant! Impact Block! My turn! Resonate with the earth! I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Nice.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Life. 21,000. Alright, items. Right, check time. Only 18 minutes in, it's fine. Transfer. Boss fight? Surely.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Sovereign.
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Do you even know how to activate your sovereign stuff? That sounded janky.
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Hello? Or we go back to the same entity? Oh, flashback to Alphen.
Alphen.
And,
You again.
Shion's descendant? Or
Tomorrow's
ancestor?
the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
I wonder if they all saw that.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
I get the
Yeah,
feeling it
there
wasn't your
certainly is a
ancestor. I think
resemblance.
you have something similar to
What about you?
Alphen going on.
How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Oh, this means boss fight. This almost always means boss fight. Heal me, baby. Boss fight time. What you sending my way?
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
I've never known Faria to control Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogles, then we get some answers.
I don't know if you can call this thing a zoo. Looks supposed to demonic in nature.
Take this! Lunar escape!
Lunar corruption!
Take this!
Doing a thing.
A
That thing is. It's doing it.
That could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
This one's mine.
You're mine!
It's doing a thing.
Lightning! Holy land!
You're mine! Sword like a flame inside me, yours to be let free!
Are you gonna just spam that ability?
Locked in pain.
Eat this! Take this! Resonate with the earth! Sword Rain Alpha! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Half Spear!
Being interrupted.
Okay. Doing pretty good. No, 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 no. Dodge, 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 you idiot. Oh, that was a charge.
In a bind.
Sleep now. Back into water. Here's that
All
one.
mine!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Burn!
Eagle ray.
Freeze lancer.
Strike!
Begin.
Dragon Sword! Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready.
Dohalim. This one's got your name on it.
Rock.
To action.
Excited.
Take
Have
this.
this.
Elusive Deity! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
Soaring
Rising
blast.
Phoenix! You're mine! Oh no! Here comes a big one!
I'm ready. I never miss.
Dance on the wing.
Shining supernova.
Fuck it. The dark teleportation. Get bad.
Begin.
Here's evil.
Elusive deity. In a bind.
Not today!
That'd be appreciated, Shion.
I owe you one.
Now you see what I can do.
I owe you one.
Face with dirt. Water. Hear my call.
Resonate with the
I
earth.
think it's weak to light. If I had to guess.
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Freeze lancer. Holy
Take
land.
this! I'm not done!
Healing circle. A whirling
That's
double.
what I'm charging really.
Sorry.
Freezing storm.
Big
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done!
Can't get out of this.
Lunar blast. Magic
All
hand.
the one safe on the ground.
I'm almost in fact. I can do it. I said almost. Don't get carried away.
They might.
There. I handle it.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive
Rising
deity.
The
Wyvern!
sky is mine.
Elusive Phoenix!
Lightning orb.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Try it!
Carve now.
Rending
Do it.
Blast! Chill!
Fuck him up.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Now it's just her. Varia, can you hear me? Varia.
She's preparing another summoning! The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Just fucked her up.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzalik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnagin, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
What?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shit. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
More cutscenes. Lots of cutscenes this episode.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
More cutscenes. Cutscenes within cutscenes.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
fucking knew it! Shion and this, Naori person are, like, very, very likely the same being.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion.
Annihilation? Yeah.
It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
And talking about getting involved, you guys are like neck deep in this shit already. There's no getting out.
If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, bitch. Let's go.
Finally.
Shit.
We begin.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Most definitely.
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Holy shit, more cutscenes.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
Doubtful.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Hey gamers, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, maybe even subscribe. The support always helps. And as always, remember to keep on gaming, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.